Alright, so this is the US dollar, Canadian dollar, USD CAD, right? So now what I'll do is that I'll mark out my possible reversal point where I see a resistance or a support level. Right, so I take out these now, this point here. This is why I see the market touching, right? This is a daily time frame, right? So I mark out these 2 points here, which should be a double top. I suppose I put it there. So now, with that set out, that I know that the market is going to reverse at this point now. Then I'll move in deep down closer to my right hand side, because first of all, the idea comes from the left hand side, while the setup is at the right hand side. So at this right hand side of the market now, I'll move down to a lower time frame, which is the 4 hour time frame. Let's see if I can get anything here. So on the 4 hour time frame now, what I'm seeing was a little bit of a possible head and shoulder formation here, right? So in which we would have the head somewhere here and a little bit of the shoulder. Let's see if I take this as the head and this as the shoulder. Okay. Right, so if I take all here as the head and here as one shoulder, another shoulder here, then I'll take this whole top to be the head of this pair, right? Oh, let me move it a little bit. Right, if I take this as my head and shoulder, now this trade will only be valid if the market breaks below this point for a sell. So what I'll be expecting the market to do is to move downward if it is to respect this head and shoulder, to go here, then up to this point, then we expect a sell. This will be my entry. I'll enter here, then a sell trade down here. So that if the market decides to form a head and shoulder here now. So this is the first idea of this pair now. The second idea will be that, okay, let me just take a screenshot of this. Alright, let me take a screenshot. Alright, okay. So the second idea is that since I can't find anything on this, I'll move to a lower time frame. Again, I'll take out this first. Let me delete this right now. So on my lower time frame, I know here's a resistance, right? A regular resistance I'm seeing. Now take my trend line tune, cause I think I'm seeing something of a slope. So if I place this here and I drag it up here, then I take this trend line tool down here, align it here. You could see, we could tell the upward momentum this market is having now. Let's see, you could see it here. This upward move now, look at it, it's going up, but there's a resistance at this point. Remember, this is a resistance here now. So the only way now this market could sell now, to get a sell entry at this pair, we'll need the market to go down and break this point, break the trend line, and have a retest around this point. There's a little bit of a support here. We'll take it. A little bit of a support here. So if the market breaks, hits here, then goes back up here, then we expect sells from this point down, or the market can still break out from there and retest here. Let's see, retest here and still go down. That is if we're looking for sales. right? But if we're not looking for sell, most people now, if you're a rich taker now, you can still tie a sell trade here. If you're a rich taker, you open your short position around this point here. You'll be aiming for maybe this break of trend line, or you're aiming for the support here, anywhere you choose to go, or you're aiming for this little bit of a reversal here, which is around 50 pips, right? Then your stop loss will now be just above this place, which is around 15 pips, or you could increase it here, which is around 30 pips. You can have a 30 pip stop loss here, which is just above the resistance level. Then you have a TP of this level, which is around 50 pips, which is at the trend line. So this is about a 30 pip to get a 50 pip situation here again. Alright, so this is just one of the simplest breakdowns on USD CAD. Let me move to 15 minutes time frame to see. Right, on the 15 minutes, you could see how everything aligns so beautifully. So beautiful. If I was the one, if I was to take this trade, right, if I was the one, I'll be looking for buys actually. I'll be looking for buys at one of these demand zones here, because first of all, the market mitigated something here. Market created something here. That's why I also put that stop loss, that um TP. If you're taking a buy, if you're taking a buy trade, this will be one of the best entries to get into at around this point here if you're taking a buy. But if it's sell you're taking from at this point, this will be one of the best entries to get out of the trade, right? So that'll be all for today.